Hey, welcome to Jofer Jeff. I'm Jeff.
I'm Chris.
And today we are talking about Dude Bro Party Massacre Part 3. Now if you're wondering what happened to Part 1 and 2, they technically don't exist. The beginning of the movie sets up the first two massacres, and this is actually Part 3. Let me just start off by saying, turn off your brain when you watch this movie. Do not take it seriously. It's not a horror movie. It's not a slasher movie of any kind. It's a comedy. It's a comedy making fun of slasher movies. And to be honest with you, it does it pretty good. If you're familiar with early 80s, there have been a whole ton of slasher spoofs. National Lampoon's Class Reunion, Pandemonium, a couple others I can't think of right now. And they all sucked. This one doesn't suck so bad. It's about a guy who has survived two other previous massacres of his fraternity, and he is suddenly off because he thinks there's going to be a Part 3. And he's right, there is a Part 3. We cut to his twin brother who comes to his college to infiltrate his fraternity and find out who murdered his brother. That's all the plot you're going to get. Now the setup is there were two earlier massacres. The first one happened when a panty raid at a sorority went horribly wrong. A fire started. The house mother got burned really badly, and she started killing off the fraternity members. She was called the house mother. They kill her off, and then begins Part 2. The daughter of the house mother wears a mask of her mother's face and starts killing off the fraternity members again. They get hurt at the end of that. That's the end of Part 2. And the beginning of Part 3, the therapist of the main fraternity brother is murdered. His twin brother comes over, and that begins Part 3. I'll give you the plot in a nutshell. The guys go to a sorority house by the lake. I don't know what that is, but they end up at a cabin by the lake to party, to bro out, and somebody starts murdering them. Chris, what'd you think?
You just cannot think about this movie. You just don't. You will go insane.
Yes, the setup of this movie is that it was destroyed, and that they found one copy that was recorded on VCR at 4 a.m. off of some public service or some public access channel on cable.
In Minnesota.
Yes, in Minnesota. Those wacky Minnesotans. So there's actually commercials littered throughout the movie.
But they're only like 5 seconds long.
Yeah, and some of them are even cut out. That tells you how seriously this movie is taken. I thought it was hilarious. I got a lot of the jokes. They don't take themselves seriously. The gore is over the top. It's funny as hell. I've read some reviews of people saying, you know, it's not really scary or anything, and I'm just wondering if they saw the same movie I did.
It's not supposed to be.
Yeah. Make no mistake, they don't take themselves seriously at all. If you've ever seen Kung Fury, think of it like this. It's just a straight out comedy. They're making fun of themselves. They're making fun of slasher movies, and they do a really good job. What do you think? Bottom line, would you tell somebody to see it?
Yes, I would tell someone to see it.
Okay, now if you don't want to know how the movie ends, you can skip the rest of this, but okay. So I've set it up that, you know, the house mother was the killer in Part 1, the daughter was in Part 2. Part 3, the twin sister of the daughter is the murderer. She's been disguising herself as a school therapist. She's been using the fraternity members' fears against them. She's been offing everybody. The main character is so stupid he believes that Ronald Reagan is in fact the killer. He's not. It is her. There is a silly subplot about the police being involved in a satanic ritual to kill off the fraternity by giving the house mother superpowers. And it's actually one of the weaker parts of the movie. It's pretty stupid. One of the characters, and I'm not kidding when I say this, is literally a bag of oranges. I'm serious. She turns into a bag of oranges, and she's supposed to be. I'm just a little shocked. They got Larry King in this movie.
As the gym coach who gets off.
Yeah, he's in the movie like 5 seconds before he's dead. I think he dies in Part 1.
Yeah.
Patton Oswald is in this movie. Andrew W.K. is in this movie. It's so stupid, it's good.
Andrew W.K. shows up for 5 minutes, and then he's never seen again until the end credits.
Yes, he lives, believe it or not. not. Larry King dies. Patton Oswald dies. I'll set up the satanic part. Okay, the chief of police is a member of a satanic cult. They're trying to kill off the Dude Bro fraternity. He needs a virgin sacrifice, so he sends one of his police officers who's a virgin. They're supposed to drive up to the lake. The other cop, who's a girl, is supposed to kill him and sacrifice him. She ends up falling in love with him, has sex with him, so his virginity is gone. They can't do the sacrifice. The ghosts of the other Dude Bro fraternity members leap into the body of the last remaining dude, giving him superpowers, and he kills Motherface. Yeah, it's that stupid.
And it's not even a fight, it's just like...
He beats the living piss out of her. Yeah. Again, I loved the movie. I thought it was funny. Turn your head off. Don't even take it seriously. It's just stupid.
I'm gonna spoil a really good joke in the movie. There's this scene where the virgin officer tells the other officers, like, you know what, when I first read a book, it blowed my mind. It like went bang. And I want to help kids like that, so I'm gonna bang them.
Yeah, he keeps talking about how he wants to bang kids.
Not that way. He
he wants to bang kids. That's all he says. He wants to get a van so he can get some kids in that van and start banging them. That joke runs out really quick, but it is kind of funny. All right. So bottom line, should you watch this movie?
Yes.
Absolutely. It's low budget. It's funny. It's a nice waste of time. You will find yourself getting tired of the stupid